Tell Us Another One is brought to you by Mad Marco Enterprises. Show idea, concept and design by Marco Liberati. Please enjoy the show. Cheers!
Tell Us Another One, a show with tall tales, jokes and antidotes. And now please welcome your host, Marco Liberati.
Thank you. I'd like to share with you guys something that I'm doing lately, and I'm getting into yoga. So those of you who know me, I do carpentry as a trade. It's a bit hard on the body, and I've been doing a bit of stretching to try and stretch out the lower back and try and get me a bit more agile in my older age. And at work, I'm doing some stretches, and some of the guys are hanging a bit of shit on me at work. I'll stop work, I'll do some stretches, stretch out the back, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing, Marco?" Like, come on, mate. Do you guys remember Merv Hughes back in the day at the cricket? And all the people in the audience will be imitating his moves? That's the kind of shit I'm getting at work. They're having a crack at me. And I think the problem is they don't understand yoga. So what I've done is I've created my own yoga program, and it's Bogan yoga, just so they can associate, you know what I mean? So if you guys want to join in, please feel free. So we're going to start with our first move, and our first move is we're going to stretch the back and neck out to start off with. So first of all, we're just going to look all the way up to the ceiling, and then all the way down, chin to chest, and then we're going to go all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. And to do this one, we need to do a chant as well, and the Aussie Bogan chant is, yeah, nah. All together, come on, yeah, nah. Excellent, you're getting the hang of it, that's great. Now in yoga, if you're participating in yoga, you become a yogin. It's actually a yogi, but let's call it yogin because it seems fitting. Our next stretch is going to be the neck stretch. It's going to be all the way forward and all the way back. Now when you go back, you want to stretch your chest out. You want to have your arms out, yeah, and then and all the way forward. It's called the pigeon pose, all right? This is commonly used before an argument or a fight at a pub, and it's like, yeah, mate, come on, yeah. A few of those, come on, a few more, come on, let's go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. That looks really good side on, by the way. All right. That's good. All right, we're stretched up, we're ready to go. Okay, next we're going to stretch out the arms. We're going to put the thumb and the finger together, so get the old beauty mate out. Get your finger out. We're going to have palms facing up. And for this one here, we're going to release a bit of stress. All right? Now, normally in yoga, they do a bit of a chant, they do a bit of a hum. But for this one, we're going to do fucking hum. Yeah. Get both hands out there, fucking hum. And if you want, you can put the two small fingers in as well, fucking hum. Let it all out. All the stresses you've had, someone cut you off at work, someone's pissing you off in the workplace, let it all out, fucking hum. Awesome. Okay, a few more yeah, nahs. Come on. Yeah, nah. Awesome. You guys are awesome, thank you. Did you enjoy your yoga session? Excellent, thank you. And every yoga class finishes off with namaste, but we say num nuts, Hey. Thank you, yogins, for participating in Bogan Yoga. Our guest comedian today was one of 400 finalists that made it to our recent Melbourne competition, which is the what's it called again? It's the Melbourne Raw Comedy Competition. And out of 400, you made it to the finals, and you made it to the Nationals. All right. And I believe, yeah. So please, a round of applause for our special guest comedian helping us out with our very next segment called Joke Off. Ladies and gentlemen, Ginny Hollands. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Marco. Great to be here.
Great. How you been?
Yeah, not bad.
Excellent.
Good to be out here in Dandenong.
Good, and congratulations on the Raw Comedy Competition.
Oh, thank you. It's very exciting. It was an absolute whirlwind. So you had 1,400 people at Town Hall. Some big gigs, some small gigs.
Excellent. Right. And is that televised?
It is televised. It's actually currently on, or can I name any other channels?
You can. We're here to promote all comedy.
Oh, fantastic. So it's currently on SBS On Demand, 2023 Raw National Champions.
Look it up and see Ginny in action.
Yeah.
And of course, you'll see her on the show later on. We're going to do a stand-up comedy segment at the end. So we're going to do joke off. Do you have a joke prepared for us?
I do have a joke prepared for you.
Alrighty. Do tell.
So Marco, I used to have this ex-boyfriend of mine. He was in the Navy, and I really liked him except for one thing. He was a flat earther. So you could say that he had the most dangerous job in the world.
There you go. Excellent. So what you're saying is you may have actually gone off the edge.
Oh, look, he definitely thought that was a chance. Yeah.
Never to be seen again, time for a new boyfriend.
Never to be seen again. One could be so lucky.
All right. There we go. All right, I've got a good one here. It's an old man, and he's walking with his wife, and he starts falling behind, and he thought he'll test her hearing out. So he's falling way behind. He's about 20 metres back, and he yells out to the wife, "Can you hear me?" Nothing. And he creeps up a little bit closer. He's about 10 metres away. Again, "Can you hear me now?" Nothing. So gets a bit closer. He's about 5 metres away. He goes, "Can you hear me now?" Nothing. He goes right up about a metre away from her. He goes, "Can you hear me?" Nothing. He goes right up next to her. He goes, "Can you hear me now?" And she goes, "For the 5th time, yes." There you go.
Oh, so I used to live overseas. Used to be an expat. Lived overseas for 2 years in Vietnam, and it was great. I love being an expat. It's so good. You know, you meet so many people, but after a while, it is pretty soul destroying because it's just doing all the same stuff day in, day out. It's all just with you and the other expats, smoking, drinking, complaining, gossiping, sleeping with each other, and telling the same jokes and same stories over and over and over again. So, you know, it's quite a lot like being a comedian.
I've got another joke, and this one here it's a bit long-winded. It's about a gentleman who gets a new book, and it's about being the man of the house. He reads this book cover to cover. He's got this newfound confidence. He storms into the lounge room and he says to his wife, he goes, "Darling, from now on, you're going to be cooking dinner every night. I expect a 3-course meal with dessert, all the trimmings. After dinner, I'm going to watch my favourite program and you are going to massage my feet."
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. And then he says, "And guess who's going to be combing my hair in the morning?" And she responds with, "My guess will be the funeral director." There you go. There you go. And that's our joke off segment. How about a big round of applause for Ginny Hollands?
Thank you, Marco.
Thanks for joining us, and you'll be seeing Ginny at the end of the show.
Just hold my calls, please, Malcolm. Thank you all for your time today. I appreciate you all coming back. Look, I find myself in an unusual predicament. You're all perfect for the job, but there's only one position available. Look, I'm sorry about the confusion, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a simple question, and the person with the best answer gets the job. You all okay with that? Right, so the question is, what is the fastest thing you can think of?
I thought, that's really fast. It pops into your head just like that.
You're right, thought's pretty fast. Anyone else?
Well, what about the blink? You blink so fast you don't even see it. Do you see it?
No, that's really good. Michael?
I think the speed of light is the fastest thing. 186,000 miles per second. You turn on the light switch, the light comes on almost fucking instantaneously.
186,000 miles? That's pretty fast. I'm sorry, but I think you get the job.
Hold on a second there, Peter. I can think of something faster.
Faster than the speed of light? I don't think you can, Colin.
Oh, I think I can. Diarrhea.
Diarrhea? How is diarrhea faster than a thought, a blink, or the speed of light?
Just this morning, as a matter of fact.
I had a chronic case of gastro. I ran to the toilet as fast as I possibly could, and before I could think, blink, or turn on the light, shite myself. So, Peter, do I get the job then?
Hello, officer.
Hey, driver. You know, I pulled you over today, sir.
No idea.
Right, well, you're actually missing a hubcap.
What?
Your front wheel is completely missing its hubcap.
Come on, are you kidding? Since when's that an offence?
Do you think this is funny, sir?
No.
Right, well, you, sir, get issued with a fine for indecent exposure.
This must be a joke.
No, sir. I can clearly see your nuts.
I can clearly see you're nuts.
Matter of fact, I think you're right. Hey, I'm completely bonkers. I think too many years on the job's it's had its toll. So anyway, just have this as a warning from the fun police then, eh? Jolly good. Have a good day. Cheers.
Boris!
Oh, Douglas!
Got your drink for you, buddy?
Oh, no.
There you
I not need the vodka today.
What?
No.
You not drink vodka? Where do you always get your vodka? Why no vodka?
No, I have plenty now.
Plenty?
Oh, you would not believe.
Yeah?
I have a story for you, Douglas.
Well, I'm all ears.
Now,
Yeah?
I can piss the world's best vodka.
What? What do you mean?
The other day I go for a walk on the beach.
Yeah.
The beach, not the beach.
Yeah, well, I hope, yeah.
So anyway, I find bottle in the sand.
Yeah.
I get bottle, wipe off sand. Genie come out.
Genie, like a person named Genie?
Oh no, for really, a genie.
Like a genie in a bottle, like in the TV shows and stuff,
For really, a
Real?
genie. And Genie says, I grant you one wish.
One wish? Isn't like normally like 3 wishes?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know. Just one.
One.
So I'm thinking, all right, one wish. Oh, what do I wish for?
Yeah.
Took me long time. I was thinking. Many hours passed, and finally I said, aha! I wish I can piss the world's best vodka.
Why would you want to, why couldn't you just, if you just wanted vodka, why couldn't you just get like, I don't know, like a unlimited supply of vodka, or a bottle that every time you drink it refills up? Well, why would you have to?
I told you, I was thinking for many hours. I thought, if I get bottle, never-ending bottle, what if the bottle smash or break?
Yeah.
No more vodka.
True.
And if you ask for lifetime supply, where are you going to put all the vodka?
Yeah.
Got no room.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. So this is why, whenever I want, I can piss the world's best vodka.
Wow.
It's best.
And it works.
It's work.
Yeah.
As soon as she grant me the wish, I run home to my wife. I say, Olga, 2 glasses. She put 2 glasses. I fill up.
Yeah.
I look. I smell. It look good. I say to my wife, Olga, try.
Yeah.
We try. Oh, we have best vodka in the world, the best.
Wow.
Next day,
Yeah.
I run home to my wife. I say, Olga, again, 2 glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, we drink again. Best vodka in the world. Oh, cheers.
Prost.
No zdravie.
Wow.
Next day,
Yeah.
I say, Olga, 1 glass for me. She says, what about me?
Ah.
I say, Olga, tonight you drink from the bottle. No zdravie!
You are a thinker.
Trump lager, as if your life couldn't get any worse.
Here's something out of the blue. What about if you show me the number 9, 99 and 100, but without using numbers?
Right, okay, no. Right. Okay. Oh, there you go.
And what's that?
Oh, that's a tree, and that's a tree, and three trees are 9.
Okay. What about 99?
There you go.
What's that?
Well, that's a dirty tree, and a dirty tree, and 3 dirty trees. 99.
Well, what about 100?
Yes. There you go.
What's that shit?
Exactly. Shite. 33 and a third, 33 and a third, 33 and a third, and there's your 100. So for Pete's sake, don't get the fucking job now or what? So, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for our special guest comedian to come up and entertain you with some stand-up comedy. So please welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Ginny Hollands.
Thank you, Marco.
The stage is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, so my name's Ginny, and my deal is that I was born blind. I've got a 16% vision, 1-6. So, it's not great, but it's also not terrible. There's a lot of pretty good things about not being able to see. Like, for example, I'm never a designated driver. Or that I can just forget people's names and I'll say, oh, I'm so sorry, it's because I'm visually impaired. But actually, it's because I'm a narcissist. And I think, of course, my personal favourite is that to me, every 4 is a blurry 8. What's up, sir? That's mean. I like to open with that joke because I know that sort of under the stage lights, my eyes are sort of bouncing out of my head and you sort of think, oh, is she on drugs? I'm not on drugs, I'm disabled. Look, I don't have anything against drugs. It's been so long since I've done them though, because we get drug tested at work. And I was walking my dogs the other week, and this beautiful smell. I came across this gorgeous smell, and I was like, "What is that? That is fantastic! I love that." What are they opening another candle shop in Fitzroy? Because that's what they need. And I came around the corner, and it was this group of teenagers smoking weed, and they all went like this. It was a really humbling experience for me because I realised 2 things on that day. The first one is that I'd forgotten what weed smelled like. And the second one is that apparently at the age of 37, I now look like a snitch. Snitches get stitches. Remember that. One of the hard things about not being able to see, however, is that I can be often quite difficult to read. Like I might not make the correct facial expressions for the conversation, and so people will think that I'm lost, or that I'm not very nice, or that I'm shoplifting. And all of those things are true, but it's ableist of you to bring it up. My favourite misreading was I was in Hobart recently on a brewery tour, and things got out of hand and I was throwing up in a dumpster, and this bouncer came over to me, and I think, you're going to get kicked out of here. And look, I can't stress to you enough how much I deserve to get kicked out of this venue. But instead of kicking me out, he handed me a glass of water, and he looked me in the eye, and he said, "It's okay, my son is autistic too." And I'm not autistic. But who am I to say no to human kindness and a glass of water? I mean, I've bent over for less. I'm glad you laughed at that joke, because I recently got dumped for it. I know. And he was horrified. He was horrified at that joke. And we'd been going out for quite some time, and I invited him to my first paid gig. I was so proud. I got paid $50 and as much alcohol as I could drink. And he was just disgusted. And when I told my friends about this and that he broke up with me over that joke, they were like, oh, but you were going out for quite some time. How had he not seen your material before? But the thing is that I'd never actually invited him to see my comedy. Because it's a really personal, vulnerable thing to stand up here and, it's fine doing it to, a couple of dozen people in a dark pub. But to do it to someone that, in front of someone that you're falling in love with is just horrifying. Like, you can come in my hair, but not to my gig. So now I have to get back out there. And it's annoying, it's time consuming, because I have to retake all my photos. I had been seeing this guy for a little while, and I thought, amazing, you've got this one in the bag, you got this one locked down. It's time to get that short haircut you've always wanted. And I thought that I'd look really like Parisian and mysterious, but instead it just looks like I got a divorce. And dating's hard, it's boring, and it's time consuming too, with all the smiling and the nodding and the lying. I think you might be familiar with these. I'd love to come rock climbing sometime. Tell me more about your share portfolio. Or my personal favourite, you're so funny. They're not. I'm just a good liar. But I do want to get back out there. I think it's important because I do want what every person wants, I think, which is a second income. With which to scrape together a 5% deposit on a house that I hate, that I have to travel 6 hours round trip to get to work every day, year after year, until it all ends in bitter divorce, but it's okay because I've already got the haircut. Thanks so much, I'm Ginny Hollands.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Ginny Hollands. That draws an end to our show for tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. We'd like to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank Marianne from Liberati Therapy. She sponsors our joke box segment, thank you. And sponsoring our street jokes, so if you want some privacy from the street, call Ready Set Frost for all your window frosting needs. And our bar jokes is brought to you by Sea Chicken Wines. And I do. So with Sea Chicken Wines, if you get onto their website and quote the code word jokes, you'll get 10% off. So go and see them on site and try some of their nice wines, get a discount. And also with our other sponsors, Liberati Therapy and Ready Set Frost, same deal. Mention Tell Us Another One, and they'll give you 10% off their services. We'd also like to thank the Dandenong Club for putting on such a beautiful venue, looking after all you fine folk here today with food and drinks. How about a round of applause for the Dandenong Club? And I'd like to personally thank our videographer. So Paul from Sunnyside Film is doing our videography. Thank you very much. Lastly, we are also fundraising for Heart Kids. It's a charity that I've been supporting for the last 15 years. I've written a children's book. If you want to buy a book for a niece, a nephew, a son, daughter, friend of the family, they're $10 and proceeds go to Heart Kids. And we've got the tin. So at the end of the night, if you guys want to donate to Heart Kids, a nice, kind, generous donation will be much appreciated. So thank you very much for coming out. Thanks for supporting live comedy. And thanks for supporting our sponsors. And I'd like to finish off by saying thank you. Oh, here we go. Hey, there it is, Marco the Magnificent. It's a lovely children's book. It's all about my adventures from Magic Land all the way. It's great. It's full colour. And it's interesting because this book here, we've actually used 3 different mediums. So Claudia Liberati, the graphic designer, she's helped me with this book. We've used photographs, we've used pictures and balloons, all 3 different mediums, all in one book. I think this might be a first. Hey, come along, support the book, support the Heart Kids, and... Oh, thank you very much. It's good. Excellent. All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Olga. There you go. All right. That's great. And that's a wrap. Thank you. Good night. I'd like to finish off by saying be good and good things happen. Thank you. Good night.